this is Deputy Livingston. How you doing?
Okay. Sorry, I didn't recognize the number because it said Victor County. So.
Yeah, well, the thing about it is we do a rotation up to Victor.
Oh. Okay. All right. I thought it was a telemarketer at first. I didn't know why I was. Anyways, it's okay. So
the one document you submitted is basically everything we have for your technical hearing.
Yeah, there's a hearing set for the 25th, I believe, at 1:30, and he's been evading service. I had service in Arapahoe County where his job is, had service in Adams County where his mom is, and his mom is hiding him out. So I hired a private guy to do it, and he was there this weekend. He was there this morning, but his mom is refusing to open the door and cooperate, and David's hiding down in the basement because he's a coward. So, so he's evading the service on the restraining order. But yeah, there is a restraining order. I spent all that time looking at all those videos, and I did find evidence of David pouring stuff into my coffee directly into my cup and directly into the coffee pot, exposing me and the people that I'm living with. So I know it's a lot of video, a lot of mundane stuff, so probably stuff that makes me not look so good either. But yeah, I really, I'm sorry, whatever I do is small in comparison to attempted murder. So, I mean, he's been trying to kill me off. It's over money and over the house and over me leaving him because I said I wanted to leave him.
Well, that conversation I had with you guys that night, I think that's one of the things I'm concerned is, I think, look, you guys were in a relationship a long time ago.
So that makes it okay for him to kill me? He's the one who begged me to stay with him.
You're not letting me finish what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. But I am happy that you guys want to go through your divorce process. In the video, that's a lot of videos for me to watch. Yeah,
and I understand there's a lot. So, and most of it I didn't want to look at. But oh man, yeah, it's not good. I know it's a lot of video. That's why I went through when I did the summary. I pinpointed the ones that you should see. So
I appreciate it. The thing about it is, even though you stick that summary list, hey, that's going to help me out. But I have to go through. I still have to go through every single one of them. Please.
Yeah, it's a lot of videos. I mean, I was not sleeping. I was up 24 hours trying to get 6,400 hours of video watched. So I mean, I had serious side effects. I told my doctors about it. I even got tested for other things because I didn't know what was wrong with me. But I obviously had my suspicions, or I wouldn't have put that camera up. And I'm glad I did, or I would be, even if I had finished that cup of coffee that night, I'd be dead. So, I'm pretty sure of it.
So my thing is, going back in regards to the evidence, I know you're not going to hear more like you're going to go straight with, but what I need you to do is like on Monday. On Monday is, because I'm not working Monday, is bring all that stuff, all the information that you have, down to the Taylor County Sheriff's Office and drop it off.
Okay, and I have it in an envelope with the case number written on it, ready for you. So, do you want any of the other stuff, or am I supposed to just throw it away? I mean, the pipette that he was using to mix the poisons with.
Yeah, with the piping, like in a Ziploc bag.
Yep, it's in a Ziploc bag, so.
Just bring it off, break all of it down, like the pipette.
Okay.
There was something else too.
The cords and tape. And, yeah, and I don't know, is it a thing with guys sticking things up their penis? Because he was doing that in the videos too. Is that I mean, really? I know it's not a crime, but that's not normal. And I know watching these videos is disgusting, like especially that last day. I know it is. They're bad. It's disgusting. I know. Nobody wants to look at it, but during that day, multiple times throughout the day, he was doing shit that shouldn't have been done. That's highly illegal. I'm pretty sure that poisoning your wife is illegal.
It goes back to what I was saying, and I know you're thinking that we're not doing anything.
I know. I know it's
the biggest issue that I'm running into is just all this COVID test, especially with, trying to have stuff sit down and see me.
Yeah, and I'm thinking if he had managed to kill me, they would have blamed it on COVID and nobody would know anything better, and then he'd be able to do it to somebody else. So, yeah.
Hospitals, the cases that they reported for COVID, what I understand, was actually COVID.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going. He's thinking he's taking advantage of the timing, kill me off faster. So
what I need to do is Monday, bring everything you have. I'll let the Sergeant Marcus is going to be on.
Okay.
He'll be the supervisor. So on your way down, just contact the Taylor County Sheriff's Office, our dispatch center, and let them know that you're on the way down to drop off some evidence for me.
Okay.
Okay.
So put your name on the envelope then.
And have a deputy, so they'll have a deputy standing by to take that stuff from you.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, the restraining order. I can't, get him served, but he knows he's been served. I even sent him a copy by email when he was harassing me.
So the thing with the Roomba?
Yeah, the Roomba. He was setting my robot off.
And there was another email that you sent me, the one with the picture.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And you sent that to me as a threat, though. So at the same time, he was sending. Oh, well, anyways, at least I'm still good looking. So I look a lot better than he does. It's just, he was sending those emails. He hacked into my emails, sending emails from my account to my account while I'm trying to recover my email at the same time, sending me a naked picture of myself to my other email account from his normal email account, showing me a naked picture like I have pictures too, so he sends me a picture as a threat, like he's going to expose my nakedness if I tell on him, trying to intimidate me. Well, I got it. So, it's there. And I did the screenshot, but I cut off half of it in one of those. But yeah, he sent that. There's a screenshot of it. It was used as an intimidation tactic to get me not to say anything about what he was doing to me, because thinking I'm going to be too embarrassed. So.
And that's when he told me about his attorney and all the questions that I had.
Well, he sounds like he has a divorce attorney, which is fine and dandy because I got one too. But he needs a criminal attorney. But
yeah. He's got his name John Neely, and he is both a divorce attorney.
All right. Well, I wonder if the lawyer knows what he's been doing.
Probably not. So Monday, drop that off.
Okay. I noticed on the Google Drive it has like a file name that's all numbers, and I'm not able to like sort it by date and time, and it makes it a pain. It was a pain in the butt. That's why I put it on the flash drives. But you said at first, you said you wanted all the videos, so you have a sequence of events. So that's what I did. Well, it was too many videos. So I did one, that's why I did the summary.
So is this more than a
No. I put the camera up on the 26th. A lot of the stuff that happened was off camera, and I couldn't see anything. But even though I know it happened, I couldn't prove it because I couldn't see it. So I put it up on the 26th of April. You could see on the 1st of May, the 2nd of May, the 3rd of May, like multiple days, him doing stuff. So one time it was a silver packet with white powder, and then, what was that? What is that? Into my coffee, into the coffee pot, knowing I was going to get up and get more coffee.
I saw one where he got up. We both were sitting on the couch. I think you were drinking a cup of coffee, and he brought his cup over. He went into reached into his pocket and grabbed what I believe to be a silver packet, white packet, or something like that.
Yep.
Poured it in his cup.
No.
Poured it in. And, well, I'm just letting you know one of the ones that I saw.
But he swapped it out later. There's one where he swapped it out later, though, if you watch the video sequence.
There is one where, because I can tell the difference between ice cream, because I can tell by the drink that makes your coffee look lighter.
Yeah.
I can tell it had sugar in it, and he poured it into a different cup. But one specific that I'm talking about right now is, both you guys sit in a cup. I see you drink out of your cup, because you're kind of sitting off in the corner a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, in that hill. I guess you can call it that. And he was sitting closer to the door, and he gets up, turns over, pours him another cup of coffee, and he pours it. Something else in it with a spoon, I guess it's sugar or something. And he walks back and sits back down in the corner. And, I did see the one where he switched back and forth. So what I'm talking about is two separate ones.
Yeah, okay. So there might have been something I missed, but, yeah. I'm sorry, what?
Where is he staying at?
He's staying at his mom's house on Larch Street, Denver. So it's, where am I? I'm staying with family tonight, but I'm going home tomorrow.
Set up in Denver?
I'm in Thornton, or Westminster, actually. So.
Has your son been staying with you the whole time?
Huh?
For the whole time?
I'm sorry, what?
Has your son been staying with you the whole time since you left?
Since he left, yes. My son's been there, and we've been taking shifts, like sleeping and watching the house and making sure somebody's there. So he's actually been helping me out quite a bit. But you knew what David did to him over the years.
Remember when I was talking to you about the pools? I think that second day that I came out, and you said you didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, the date rape stuff. So I'm having the hair follicle test for that too, for sedatives. and date rape drugs. So.
Okay. Can I ask you a question? Why don't you want to talk about it there?
Because nobody believes. I'm married to the fucker. Who's going to believe me?
My thing is this, we've dealt with cases in the past in regards to marital rape. You know what I mean?
Well, when you're married to them, they own you, right? Because you're property.
Well,
Well, you didn't stop him none. So, but it doesn't matter, and it's, what am I going to do? I don't have any proof. I can't prove it.
So Monday, what are you doing?
I'm going to be home Monday. I have phone calls to make to attorneys and stuff Monday, and paperwork to do. So I'll be home, and I'm only.
But you are coming down to drop that stuff off at the sheriff's office Monday.
Yeah, I can do that because I'll be home tomorrow night. So.
All right. So if you could do that for me, I appreciate it.
Okay.
And once I get all that stuff in, next week, because I just found out CPI opened back up.
Okay.
And they actually opened back up like last Wednesday.
And see, and that pink stuff, the pink goo, was him melting those. They look like gel pills, and that's why I was thinking it was the Dayquil melted down, but it's not. It's something else. So the gel pills were melted in the microwave and mixed together, and then put into the coffee pot and into my coffee cup.
I don't know, but I'm asking a question though. Have you ever had to use male enhancement?
I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know. I know you said that's what that was when you had me look up that name of that stuff, but I didn't even know he was taking it.
Right.
So, and I don't, it's something. And if his stuff's not working, maybe it's because he's sticking shit up where it don't belong.
Let's not talk about that.
Sorry, but it grossed me out. God.
So Monday, drop that off. At the sheriff's office. Because my thing is, if I can send all that stuff down at one time, it just makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Just get all those test results back at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Well, I sent $3,000 to have a private lab that works with the FBI test my hair because my doctors don't know what to test for. And they're sending me in for a 12 panel, but I needed the 54 panel. And I was like, well, I'm not going to I'm going to have bald heads by the time they're done testing me. So, I sent that off the Friday before, so they got it Monday, and they were going to process it right away, so they said it takes about 2 weeks. So hopefully, last Monday, they received it. So hopefully by Friday, this coming Friday, I'll have some results. But they don't guarantee that they're going to find anything, so.
You have gotten anything back from the hospital?
The hospital's got, my white blood count's been high for months. So I have record of that. You have record on the 5th when I went to the doctor and complained about feeling sick, but I thought it was a different issue. I had him test me then, but I had him test me for like nickel and
that's the following day, I think.
That was prior. That was way before I kind of knew it's like you know something's wrong, but you can't quite put your finger on it. Like I knew he was doing something, but you don't, like if you know your boyfriend's cheating on you, you don't go out and say he's cheating unless you have proof. Right? So I knew something was wrong. But so I was going to the doctor. I have other issues going on. So I have the cysts and tumors growing. I have to have a hysterectomy next month. But I have all the golf ball sized shit growing in there that I have to have removed. Well, it's heavy metal toxins that causes cancer too. So how do I know? I don't know what it is, and I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. I am feeling better, and I haven't peed my pants for a while, so that's a good thing.
Have you ever had one of those ovarian cysts first?
No, I've never had issues like that before. I've always been really healthy. I mean, I smoke cigarettes, but aside from that, I've always been really healthy. So I'm sitting there going, well, you know, what's wrong with me? I'm only 44.
So, what's the name of that lab you started off to?
It was the company, and I put a copy of the invoice on the flash drive, and I'm not sure if I put it on the Google Drive or not.
That was last Monday, you said.
Yeah.
Just let me get a date.
They've had it for a week.
So, on the first they got it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a calendar in front of me.
So that would have been last Monday, the 1st.
Mm-hmm.
So the one that you got from, that you took on the following day after the incident from Pikes Regional, they got
No, they put some stuff on the lab, on the, my portal, I guess is what it is. But my portal, it's a UC Health portal that I can log in and see, but I don't know what any of the numbers mean. Yeah, I can do that. And then I had Sinchera too, because I went out of network. And then, yeah, and then Pikes Peak Divide. So Sue Mendez is my doctor there.
And the reason why I didn't bring out a medical release is we didn't have one on the one that I can bring you. So it's being rewritten for whatever reason.
I'm an open book. I don't have anything to hide, so you guys can look at whatever you want. So
yeah, but I just gotta have that piece of paper signed by you, so we can get the direct information from the testing company and the hospital.
Okay.
Prosecution purposes, because we just can't take an example from you.
Yeah.
And then when it goes through the trial process, then they can say, well, we took it directly from you. Yeah. We know you didn't tamper with it. That's why we need to get you to sign a medical release so we can get through the hospital and those agents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you can see on there, like, all the normal drugs that people take are negative. So, you know, I'm not the type of person that just goes and does this stuff, you know? So it's just...
So they only did, you said they only did a 12-panel on you, or 50?
They wanted to do a 12-panel, and when I called the hospital, they didn't even know how to do the testing, because the victim's assistance lady said it sounded like it was thallium. So, yeah. But they didn't know how to, thallium, Thallium, it's a heavy metal. That's what she said it sounded like from my symptoms. So, but I don't know for sure. It's just an assumption, but until I get those results back, I don't know. And then they're doing urine samples and all this stuff, but it's 2 weeks after the fact, and then they decide to test me for it. Well, they got to test me for it right away. They can't wait 2 weeks till after. So I'm getting tired of getting my blood drawn too. I don't know how long it stays in your system.
All that stuff stays in your system a pretty good long time. You know, depending on a couple of things that change that. Just one, your fluid intake with water. And two is how much exercise you do, physical activity, because some of it goes through your sweat.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I had to drink a lot to flush out my kidneys because I was freaking dying. So, and then I do exercise, but it's not like normal exercise. It's just work around the barn and stuff. I walk up and down that hill a couple of times a day. That's exercise for me. So. Hey, did you Yeah, I can put that in. I have a screenshot of it, and I had to reprogram it. I had to, like, log him out, and I had to say that I bought it off Craigslist so I can re-enter the serial number and reprogram it. Because he was sending it to go into my bedroom and stuff, and I thought it was weird because I don't normally have it go in there because it gets stuck. So, and it was on a timer, and you can log in from the phone app from anywhere and set it off. I know because I did it to my house sitter. So.
You got your phone plan?
No, he took his phone off my plan 3 years ago. And 3 years ago, I had an opportunity to get away from him, and he weaseled his way back in again. And well, he wrecked the company car, for one, because I didn't want nothing to do with him then. And so he wrecked the company car on purpose, trying to kill himself, and made me feel sorry for him. For one, I got an hour and a half recorded conversation of that one that I just listened to, going, what the hell? So when you re-listen to stuff from that long ago, it kind of jogs your memory, since I've been in a daze for so long. But, so I am mentally, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm just really pissed off. So, that's my thing. I'm angry. I haven't cried. I'm not going to sit there and cry. I'm pissed off because I feel like I've been a prisoner for a long time, sitting on the corner of the couch, drooling on myself because I'm too tired to do anything. Well, now I know why. I'm pissed.
And what test are going to do for you?
Huh? Well, she was trying to help me with some of the legal costs because I have no income because I used to be independent and now I have to rely on David's income. Well, now I don't have nothing. So.
Did he cut you off?
Well, he took my name off the house last year. He had to use my income to buy the house and then badgered me to sign the paper to take my name off the house. And then I reminded him, I said, it doesn't matter because we're married. It doesn't fucking matter. And then he got all pissed off.
So what I'm saying is the bank account.
No, I wouldn't let him do that, and he got really mad. But I did switch over to Navy Federal. But no, for the past 10 years, that's like been one of his gripes, me not letting him have access to my bank account. Well, once it...
Is it just your money that's going into it?
No, he would write me a check or transfer funds over. Yeah, he did, actually. And I wasn't sure if it was $1,500 so far since he's been gone.
So it's basically like paying you alimony right now.
Well, he was paying me $2,000 a month to cover the expenses because I pay all the utilities and credit card bills and things like that and take care of the animals. So he was doing that already, and the court order said that he's supposed to maintain all the bills until further notice. So all the bills that he's paying before. That was the restraining order portion, yeah, and it's not set in stone yet, but I mean, I told him I was going to leave him, and I told him I didn't want anything. And you can hear him in the video saying it's not going to be on your timeline. Yeah, leaving him. It's basically the whole mentality, if I can't have you, nobody can. So we got married in 2012, but I've known the guy since I was 14. So we got back together. He went to the Navy, and he married somebody else and had a couple of kids. I had my son. And then we got back together in 2009, and it's been hell ever since. Total hell. And it's been like one fight after the other, and it just doesn't stop. So, we got back together in 2009, but got married in 2012. after the Castle Rock incident. And yeah, I don't know how the hell he managed to talk me into that one either. But
what happened during the Castle Rock incident anyway?
Tried to run me over with his car, threw a wrench at me.
Was he drunk?
Yeah, he drinks a lot, so he drinks a lot. And he's not very smart either, so that's another, well, I guess that's my personal thing. I don't like morons. Well, he's stupid. He's got the IQ of a freaking 5-year-old. It's like fighting with a child. Sorry, but I know that doesn't, I swear he said his IQ was like 70. I was like, isn't that like developmentally slow? Like, no wonder, maybe he's drugging me to control me, or maybe he's drugging me to kill me, but I think he's trying to kill me this time. So, I don't know. That's why I really want to know what it is. So, you know, luckily I'm not peeing my pants every day, but, you know, I'm still scared to sneeze. Well, because I still piss my pants when I sneeze. That's what I mean. God. Come on. There's permanent damage going on here. I'm too young to be peeing my pants. God. You know, I'm trying to stay positive, right? I'm trying. But, you know, when I'm so freaking tired, I can barely manage, and I have people relying on me to take care of them. You know,
I was talking to the lady from APS a couple of weeks back.
Yeah.
So did you guys go through your rehearing again? Because you said something about you're going to have another hearing done.
Yeah, it's on the 30th of June. There's a hearing. So I only have temporary, and I called her up the day after all this stuff happened and told her what was going on. So, I mean, and as soon as I know what it is, then I can test Claudette and Rochelle to see if they've been exposed. Because if they have been exposed to whatever he was poisoning us with, then that's 3 people.
Let me get the family dynamics right. So, Rochelle is your aunt.
Mm-hmm. And she's Down syndrome, 58-year-old Down syndrome. She's my aunt on my maternal side. And Claudette is her mother, my grandmother.
Oh, because I thought that night that the lady I talked to was your mom.
No, that's my grandma. Yeah.
Right. I got that messed up in the report.
So.
All right. So don't forget, on Monday, bring.
No, I won't forget. I'll bring it all.
Bring everything you have.
Okay.
Let me check my schedule real quick.
So once we find out what it was that he gave me, then I can take Rochelle and Claudette and have them tested. But I don't want to put Rochelle through all the testing if she doesn't do well with doctors. And she doesn't do well with having her blood drawn. So she's very difficult to work with. And so I can't put her through all that medical testing until they know what to look for.
Just never understand that. So on the 15th, you're going to drop that stuff off, right?
Monday, yes.
Okay. So I will be back on duty until Friday.
Okay.
That's the 19th. So let's try to have that stuff packaged up and ready to go and have it sent out on June. It'll be June 22nd, because I'm working that weekend.
Okay.
So the 19th, 20th, and 21st, I'm working. So on the 22nd, I'll have that stuff done and shipped down to TBI.
Okay.
So hopefully, with the holidays coming up, July, so hopefully I'll have those results back. Hopefully, I'm just approximately either the week of the 8th, July 8th or 13th.
Okay, I'm having my surgery on the 15th, so I'll be out for a while. So I have to go to the hospital. I won't be home. So I'll be gone from the 15th for I think 3 days. And then I'll be home on bed rest for a couple of weeks after that.
But you're going to be at home. What's your last day in the hospital on the 15th?
Well, I go in on the 15th, 17th. I think they might release me on the 17th.
Yeah. So I'll say the week of the 20th, which is Monday.
Okay.
Just give you an approximate, because I don't know how backed up CBI is going to be. So it's just a rough guesstimation. So hopefully on the week of the 20th or the 27th, hopefully those test results will be back then. And when they come back to anything then, to be alive, then all I have to do then from that point is once I get the test results back, then if you don't have your test results back by then we're going to have to send you back in to get some results taken from you to see if it matches.
All right. Yeah.
Then once I get the match back from you, then we can start the whole issuing a warrant type thing.
Okay.
You're saying?
Yeah. Well, I'm just kind of worried because the restraining order hearing is on the 25th. And the judge, not believing any of it. So she wasn't listening when I went in there for the first time. So I'm worried that she's going to dismiss it.
Well, before you go in there, okay, what you need to do is you need to get a copy of the police brief right now until we find something else. Even if you have the police report as is right now, it's really not going to do any good. But the thing about it is, if once I get everything tested, from CBI and from you, then what it is domestic violence is it's not a crime, but it's an enhancement sort of crime. Okay? So a restraining order automatically goes into effect.
Well, even if it's not deadly, it's still an assault. Because I wasn't willing. I mean, that's
one aspect of reckless endangerment more than anything. It'd be the cleanest one. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even it doesn't matter even what I'm trying to say is it doesn't matter what the specific charge we finally charge him with. You know what I'm saying? The restraining order automatically gets put in place because he is charged due to a domestic.
Well, there's videos of him pushing me around, but he didn't actually punch me, so I don't know. That's what it's frustrating. It's really frustrating because I didn't catch everything on tape. So.
Or something else. Understand. But let's ask this question: do you sleep in your house like that?
No, my son and I are taking turns sleeping. He'll be up one night and I'll be up the next night. Literally, I will stay up for 24 hours, and then I tell him it's his turn. And then we kind of been going back and forth. I'll tell him to go to bed, and I'll stay up. Yeah, actually I am. So, but I still need a new coffee pot. But I haven't bought a new coffee pot yet. I did wash it out. I washed it. So, I changed the filter. Huh? Yeah, I am. So I washed it. I don't know what else to do. I guess I should have bought a new one, but it's a $150 coffee pot. And I'm kind of broke right now, so I don't know. So I changed the filter in it and I washed it out really good, and he was drinking out of the coffee pot when it wasn't poison.
Well, as I noticed throughout the whole time, both of you are drinking out of the coffee pot.
Yeah, I drink coffee all day long, so.
You rinse it out,
Yeah. Yeah, so I saw that too. So I figured, well, if he's drinking out of the coffee pot. But he was scared to touch the pill. If you notice, he washed his hands right after he touched that pill. And he used it, my grill has the drainage cups. Nobody drinks out of those cups. They're drainage cups for the grease from the foreman. So, so it's not gonna, it won't stay in the cup. I do have my other cup. I mean, I could give it to you, I guess, if you want it, but there's nothing in it. So.
The biggest thing I would really like to have was that.
Yeah, but he came back the next night to get it. And you know where he was at? Yeah, he came back. Okay, so I called, and there was a bunch of other cops that showed up, but he came back, and I was having to go to the bathroom again, so when I was walking by the window, I saw the light was on at the barn. So I yelled at my kid, and I said, the light's on at the barn, and we went out there with the flashlights, and we're standing on the deck looking down at the barn. And I go, well, maybe I'm paranoid, because we get wild animals. So, okay, so my son started to go back inside. That fucker shined that flashlight right back at me. He came back to collect it. He had it hidden down at the barn. So, and then the cops showed up, and they searched the property. Well, after the cops left, I heard this big bang stuff, and so I was like, great. And I wasn't going to go back outside. Well, the next morning I went out there. The horse trough and the ladder were knocked over. He was hiding on the damn roof of the barn the whole time the cops were there. But what the fuck am I going to do about it, right? Prove it. So that was the day after you were there, the next night.
The night we were there, and the next morning we came over. So that morning?
Yeah, he came over at night, that after dark. And they said they were going to attach it to the report. They said they were going to attach it to your stuff for the case number. I don't know. I don't remember names very well. My short term. Well, sometimes I do now. I don't know your first name, but my short-term memory is really bad. And then I watch some of those videos, and I'm going, oh, my God, I can't believe I sounded like that or acted that way. Because it's not me. I don't act like that. I mean, my friends could contest to that. I'm not, like, that mild. I don't, okay, whatever you say. I'm normally pretty vocal. So I'm looking at this video, watching some girl on tape going, that's not me. Because I was drugged. So, and then drunk too, obviously, because he's putting booze in the coffee too.
Do you ever remember on the time? Do you ever groupie moment? Do you understand that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
A what?
Groupie moment?
What's that? Oh, I've heard about it.
Do you think you ever used that on you?
That's possible. I don't know.
So what are you doing Monday?
I'm gonna be home and I'm gonna drop off all the paperwork to the station and bus rides and.
I'll let Jake know about that. Start Mark know about that.
Okay.
Just don't forget to actually give dispatch a call.
Okay. Okay.
So they gotta
Okay. Yeah, because you guys are in the trailer, right?
in the trailer. Maybe in the trailer.
When I dropped off the paperwork for the restraining order, it was in a trailer because your police station's under construction.
It's kind of a building. It's not like which day a trailer. It used to be what they call a
Yeah.
I get 3 calls.
Well, at least it's a small town. I can find it. So.
But yeah, make sure you give them a call before you get down so they have an officer there or a deputy there. And I'll give you a call. What day did I tell you?
You said Friday.
Yeah. So that's going to be on the 19th. So I'll give you a call on the 19th.
Okay.
All right. Let you know I got it.
Okay.
And I'll send it out, have it ready, package it up for it to be sent out on the 22nd.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So.
You got any other questions for me?
No, I just know it's a different substance than from before, so it could be multiple things that he was giving me. Well, I can only afford so much, so I can't afford any more tests. Well, it's $3,000 for hair tests just because I can't get any results. So hopefully, but they can't guarantee anything and they can't test for everything. So, but you have the actual substance in that coffee and in that vial.
And if we got to do any further testing, I do believe that we'll cover the cost on that.
Okay.
So basically, we'll probably do what'll probably happen is we'll probably do a blood draw. We'll have the hospital do a blood draw on you. So we can confirm everything.
Okay.
Send that blood down to the for testing, so you won't have to worry about.
Okay. Yeah, I still have health insurance, but it's still, for now, until he cuts me off, so we'll see.
You know you can call me at any time.
No, well, you're working, and I know you guys are busy, and I don't try to be disrespectful, and I don't normally tell cops they're cute but, you know, when you're drunk, that's what you do, so I apologize for anything I said that was stupid. So, well, if you don't remember, then I don't remember.
But, you can always, if you need to talk, you can always call dispatch.
Okay.
To see if I'm working. And if I am working, then I'll just let me know that you called and I'll give you a call, right?
Okay. Yeah, I'm just angry. I'm really just pissed off.
No, I understand where you're at right now. But the biggest thing I wanted you to understand is that with everything, the way this whole situation is, it just, because it is a step like this, and I'm not trying to be negative when I say it, it's just convoluted.
Yeah.
And it's just got a couple moving pieces in regards to evidence and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And if I want to present a rock solid case, I just gotta have ducks in a row.
Okay.
I gotta have certain things or get
Well, I know I've had problems with my short-term memory and stuff, but, you know, things will jog my memory and I'll remember something else. But sometimes it's like not in order. Like I don't know, it's weird. But I'm trying, I really am. So.
But Monday, drop that stuff off.
Okay.
I'll call you call you on the 19th, let you know I got it. I'll have it packaged up and ready to go for the week of the 22nd.
Okay.
And we'll just wait. Okay?
Okay. Well, hopefully, yeah, I'm just scared he's they'll lift the restraining order and he'll come back to the house, and with everything I have going on right now, I need a couple of months to get my stuff together.
I think truthfully, if he has a lawyer and his lawyer, and I might even try to give his lawyer a call. I'm gonna have to call when I'm off. I don't get on until like 7 o'clock and ain't no.
Well, I thought about sending his lawyer a copy of the restraining order, but I don't know if that would do any good.
You know what though? You could do that. You could do
Okay.
that.
Because I can't get the guy served. I mean, he's hiding, his mommy's hiding him out.
Yeah, you got some paper.
No, I don't have anything with me. I'm in the car right now, so.
I'll send you.
I did. I responded already too.
Yeah. So his name is. Yeah. John. It's called Cordell Law Firm.
Yeah.
And I have to speak to a John.
Okay.
Let him know about the restraining order, and at least you could say that whatever reason that you contacted is the force order is violated of the restraining order. And
yeah. So he's aware. He's just avoiding service because he knows he's in trouble. So I really think he's a coward. He's going to run and hide now. But all right. Well, if you're going to kill me, you might as well face me and just do it. You don't sit there and drag it out like you did. So now, so it's a cowardly move. It's cowardly. Sorry.
If you need anything else from me, give me a shout, okay, or hit me up with an email or something.
Okay.
All right?
All right. Thank you.